What was that? Do it
The
again.
ring lord.
Oh God, that's just oh God. I can't even believe that you would I cannot believe.
I got it pretty much to make fun of it.
Well, we're gonna see. So speaking of making fun of, how about you give me a joke? Read us a joke here, Mr. Buckeye.
You need a joke?
I want to. Yeah, you got a joke for us this week, right?
Yeah, I got a joke.
All right, let's make it a good one this week. Because I will say, last week because you had some good ones and they're gonna be hard to beat. So
yeah, we'll see.
All right.
I don't know if it'll get any better, but we'll try.
Well, let's go.
All right, so this young fellow is about to marry and ask his grandfather how often a married couple should have sex. His grandfather tells him, when you first get married, you want it all the time, maybe several times a day. Later on, maybe once a week. As you get older, you have sex maybe once a month. When you get really old, you're lucky to have it once a year, maybe on your anniversary. The young fellow asks, how about you and Grandma? His grandpa replies, oh, we just have oral sex now. She goes into her bedroom, and I go into my bedroom. She yells, fuck you! And I holler back, fuck you too!
That was pretty good, actually. That was pretty good. I'll give you that. There you go. All right, here we go. Yeah, I've heard that one. I think I've heard something like it similar. Maybe not the same people or whatever. That's all it is.
Yeah, they probably have different versions, like mom and dad. A little cleaner.
We're grown ass adults, Dennis.
That's good. Good time playing. That's all it takes. 36.
That's all it takes to do. I mean, I get a hair, I'm done.
Yeah, just fall over and pass out.
Four, three, two, one. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Team Goonies Live, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get past 4 and I go back to English. All right, that's just
English.
English. Yes. Thursday night, man. I got to tell you though, I think Buckeyes experienced this. Myself, I think both of us have just had one of those days. It's just I know he's had it on his side, and I was telling him before the show is I'm really, really not in the mood to do something like this, but I know by doing the show, it's going to put me in a better mood. And already, just starting from the beginning, I'm already feeling better. So I'm going to thank you for that, for helping me get upbeat. It's just been one of those crappy ass days. And as you can tell, Mr. Micah is not here. He's got to go play dad again. Soccer are baiting my ass ever since my kid was playing in school. Now Micah's kids are being a bane of my ass because soccer shit. So it is what it is.
Hold the show up.
Hold the show up, right? So we got in the chat. We do have Rufy and Lucha fighting for first place. Matt, welcome, you sexy mamma jammas. Daytime Frank, DTF. What's up, buddy? And we got Michael Morris. Michael Morris, welcome. What's up, buddy? What's up? Cheers, Rufy. Welcome, man. Glad you could make it again. Another great Thursday evening. I will say, the last week's, we was concerned about this with the last week's recipe, and the flavor well went well. Yeah, it did. It's just the flavor that we landed on. We all knew it's one of those tough flavors. If you don't get it right, it's just Oh God, it's just that's
Cough syrup.
That's what it is. It's just Tussin or something. So
Yeah.
But just like any other vape show, Mr. Buckeye, what are you vaping on today, sir?
I am vaping on my BBG CD as always.
Blueberry glazed cake donut.
That's how much I got. I got about 30 mils left, something like that.
Yeah, that's a 100 ml bottle, right?
Yeah, 100 mils.
Tommy Gun Vapes, what's up, buddy? Go ahead.
Vaping on the Trinity Alpha. Can't remember what the fuck's in here. Something fruity. I don't even know where the bottle is. Some fruit shit. And then I got the Orion Q. I got it on charge right now because it's a little low.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm vaping on this Baton. It's gonna be hard to see because it's white and my light's fucking bright as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. What is that? Is it
It's a vanilla wafer. It comes in a 10 ml bottle. I've actually found it at my local shop. So I, like, whatever, I'll support the shop. Buy this.
There you go. Yeah,
it's only $10 for a 10 mil, so it's something different.
Is that a Nick Salt?
Yeah, Nick Salt. It's 25 milligram.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got that in Orion.
So you're breaking out the pods. You got what, 2 pods there?
Yeah, I use my pods quite a bit throughout the day anymore. My Trinity Alpha, I've been using this. I was using the.
You liking that?
Yeah, it's pretty equal to the Nord. I prefer the Nord.
Well, the Alpha uses the same Nord coil, right?
Same coil, yeah.
Okay.
But I prefer the Nord over the Alpha. I think it's just because the way the little tank on this is, the draw is a little bit tighter.
Good. What else you got?
That's about it. All tonight's recipe. I got it on.
Did you not show off the?
Huh? Oh, the thing.
The thing that you should never have bought.
Oh. You mean this fucking thing?
That fucking thing.
If I get the focus.
What is that thing again?
It's called the Ring Pop.
That thing is just
fucking Ring Lord.
The Ring Lord. My God, that thing is just so stupid.
Rainbow. Oh Lord, that's right.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, Chrissy Vapes, welcome to the stream, sweetheart. Glad to see you. All right, so what am I pushing on tonight? I put a fresh build in this thing last night. Been vaping it. The bulk RTA. That's 3 weeks after review. I'm still using it. It's still really good. On top of the Captain PD 270, the OG Captain PD 270. Thing's got like 60,000 puffs on it. It's the OG with the carbon fiber sticker. I haven't had any issues, and it's the gunmetal. You can see some blemishes on it from where it's been used. Wear and tear over we're right at 2 years old now since it came out. I just got this in yesterday or Tuesday from Smoke. This is the Morph 219 mod. I'm going to use it's got the TF tank on it. This is their kit. And it's got the new kit, or the new tank. They don't even put a number behind it. It's just called TF. So it could be TFV version 17,845, 0.3 dot, They got so many damn TF tanks. They just call this DTF. I'm going to use the coil that came in this until it goes out, and then I'll do the review. I want to see the life expectancy of the coil. And inside both of those, I do have my all-day vape. The one, strawberry. If I can ever figure out how to crack this recipe, this will be all. I won't ever buy it again. But yeah, that's my all-day vape. I'm also vaping on the Vupu Drag Nano. And what I'm using in there is some Skrilla Vanilla from Van Val Vapor, a 12 mg.
Nice.
It's not Nick Salt, just 12 mg. Because I've always liked that Skrilla Vanilla, so I bought it specifically in 12 mg to go into a pod system. What? What's wrong?
But just keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. But this is, I think this is probably one of the better draws on a pod that I've experienced, and I have the Orion Q, and I have the Me Pod. The Trinity Alpha, I had the option to get. I just didn't want it. There's a couple other ones out there I'll probably want to get eventually. I'm just sick of pods though. Pod here, pod there, pod everywhere. A fucking pod. All right, I'm just sick of seeing pods. But I picked that up because it was like $20 on 8 Vape. So why not? Let's try it out. But I'm also vaping on the Pulse 80 watt with the Profile RDA on top of it. I was squonking with the 1, but now I am dripping week number 6 challenge cherry ice cream. So that is all I am vaping on this evening. Ryan Q, better than the Orion DNA? I haven't had the Orion DNA. I don't know. I know I like the Q. And I can't imagine it being much better, if better at all, to be honest. I mean, just because it's got a DNA chip don't make it better, right? But I can't compare the two.
I can't either because I haven't had the DNA, but my opinion is it's a 40 watt. It goes up to 40 watts. So when technically, in my eyes, the reason why I didn't buy that is because if it goes up to 40 watts, that's not a pod to me. You know what I mean? The lower wattage, it goes up to 40. I don't know if I want. I mean, you could vape next salts in a 40. I mean, but they have the different coil setup too, to where you can put a regular juice in it.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of the wattage, it's still mouth to lung. You just don't want to direct lung next salts,
right? I mean, you still drip 3 milligram or put 3 milligram in it if you wanted to.
Well, you could, I guess, but that would.
But it's not going to taste very good at 40 watts.
I don't think it will at all either.
That's why I kind of steered away from it, because I was literally just going strictly for the Nick salts, and that was it.
All right. So, Micah, Micah's got soccer, so he's not here, but we do have his recipe and his thoughts on his recipe. Before we start showing anything, how pleased are you with what you came up with for yours?
I'm not as unpleased as I was last night when I made it, because I was kind of late mixing it. I just mixed it last night. And
you procrastinator, you. It's been 6 days.
I've been mixing juice for everybody else. I didn't sit down. It's like after I mixed their juice, it's like, fuck, I'm done mixing juice. I don't want to make any more. And then last night was the only night that I did not mix anything for anybody. So I was like, I'm going to sit down, mix it. So yeah, I mean,
you and I are going to start committing every Saturday. We're going to sit down that evening. We're just going to mix that week's challenge.
Unless I'm out partying.
No, there's no unless. There's no unless.
Tomorrow I'll be gone.
It's either before you're partying or that night. One of the other.
Next week I'm definitely gone, Friday through Monday.
Oh yeah, where are you going?
I'm going up to a lake for a fundraiser.
Hooker. You see how secretive he is? I'm going up to a lake for a fundraiser.
Well, if I disclose where I'm going, everybody knows. I mean, they just look it up and then they stalk me.
Yeah, all 10 of them. All 10 of them. You rat bastard. Now, me, I was like bummed when I first mixed it, but it came together, I think, after a couple of days of steeping. But let's take a look at Micah's concoction first. What do you think? Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Damn, no invite. My favorite is a wasp on the Pico. Oh, okay. Copper's the only way to go for me. Hey, copper. I've kind of fell off of copper max and shit because just the smell, man. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
All right, so let's go to screen capture. This right here is Micah's THC. That should be TGC. It's cherry ice cream.
I don't think you meant THC.
Yeah, THC. So he went 3%. Oh no, he went 2% on the Bavarian cream from Capella. 0.5% of brown sugar. Brown sugar?
Yeah. I remember he said that was his base, so that's part of.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Brown sugar and Micah. I don't know what it is. He puts brown sugar in everything. Making a biscuit, brown sugar. Making a pancake, brown sugar. Making an ice cream, brown sugar. What the fuck? Making a strawberry milkshake, brown sugar. Come on, man. It's good weed in there, right? It's got weed in there, yeah. 2% of cherry cerise from Flavor Art. 1% dairy milk TPA. 0.5% of super sweet. 1.5% of sweet cream. 2% of vanilla bean ice cream. 0.5% of vanilla custard. TPA and vanilla swirl 0.5% as well. So the ice cream base could be all right. I would minus the brown sugar. The ice cream base looks good, nice and creamy, and thick. Now I don't know about cherry that cherry he has, because I don't have that one.
I don't have it either. He
did say his overall feelings of this. He just wants another cherry flavor. He thinks his ice cream base is on point. He really loves that. Look at Matt. Michael really didn't mix. He just gave you an old file.
That's pretty much just cherry
That's
added to
his.
it.
That's his ice cream base. So he loves this base. This is his normal go-to, I guess. And he just decided to throw some cherries in there. He wasn't pleased with the cherries, but he's going to leave it nonetheless.
Robitussin.
Yeah, he said he feels like it's going to be testing here another week or so. So let's screw it over to Buckeye's recipe. Order at Times Vape St. Coppermine and China's Customs. Fuck me, return to sender. They resend it to me by a different shipper. All right. So this is Buckeye's right here. He's got a 0.75% Favora Bing Cherry, which I think he says they no longer make.
Yeah, they don't make it anymore.
3% of Sugar Cookie. The fuck. 0.5% of Super Sweet. 2% of Sweet Cream. 4% of a Liquid Bar Vanilla Ice Cream, which is the best fucking ice cream flavor in my opinion, and 2% of whipped cream. Sugar Cookie. Did you forget it was an ice cream?
Yeah. I wanted to throw fucking ice cream in the middle of a sugar cookie, so that I fucking with cherries.
All right, so tasting it, how do you think yours turned out?
Like shit. This is the first time I mixed with Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream, and it's totally different to what I'm used to with TFA, because I use that all the time.
All right, so let me tell you a little story about Mr. Buckeye. Let me go back to it so we can see our faces real quick. Let me talk to you about Buckeye. Buckeye's the guy who will hate anything people like. I love the Rebirth. Micah loved the Rebirth RDA. I'll talk about RDAs here. Micah loved it. I loved it. Many, many, many other people love it. We talked to him to get one. He gets it. He's like, fuck this dumbass thing. I can't get flavor out of it. He gives it to Micah. Like, what
take it now. Ship it out that.
I've been raving about Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream for so long. He finally gets it, and he's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" The one, my all day vape, my strawberry shit, best shit ever in my opinion. I love it. And all he's like, "Fucking 30% milk. Oh my god, it's nasty." He sends me the bottle. Well, what the hell? This guy doesn't like anything that's good, and now he's like, he loves this Bing Cherry from Favora, but they quit making it. Because they know it's bad. So if it's bad, Buckeye likes it. But if it's good, he's like, fuck y'all. Like, what the fuck? It's just the way everything's turning out to be. I don't know. It's just coincidence, I guess. Or he's being 100% troll to everybody. They fuck everybody.
Yeah, I truly could not, for the life of me, get any flavor out of that fucking Rebirth, and I tried everything I could with the style of vape I like, and I put my coils in it, and I wasn't gonna, I want to keep it true to what I like to do, and if I can't vape on it and I don't like it, then I mean, yeah, it's not even.
Well, maybe the way the things you like to do are wrong, sir.
I don't know, they've been doing me pretty well with the rabbit, so.
Oh god. All right, well, let's go look at my recipe now. And Frank, I saw that. What you see mine? Here's mine. Now, I went extra heavy I wanted a real thick vanilla-ish vanilla ice cream in my base. So I did a lot of this stuff is to work on that nice, thick, sweet ice cream, okay? And then, of course, you'll see my cherry flavors. I did a predominant cherry of a black cherry is what I wanted. I wanted a black cherry tart kind of taste to it. So I used 3% of black cherry TPA. I did use a 1.5% of cherries from Inawara, which is a more authentic cherry flavor, and it kind of works very well in my opinion. It worked good with the black cherry. I used some creamy milky undertone at 2%. I also used some forest mix from Flavor Art at 1% to kind of help boost and bring together those cherries. Marshmallow again for the ice cream, meringue for the ice cream, and vanilla custard 1%. Liquid Barn ice cream vanilla ice cream at 3.5%. Some vanilla whipped cream and Vienna cream. The Vienna cream is going to smooth everything out. Exactly, Chris Vapes. You're insane. The Rebirth is fantastical. I love that word, fantastical. So, that's my recipe right here. I got the three flavors that mixed up with the cherries, and of course the rest of it's just for the ice cream base. And I think it's the base, of course, is 100% turned out well. Now, I will tell you the night that I mixed this. The only way I can explain what I tasted the night I mixed, I had Matt Lionheart and I had Luchador Vapor. We was all on a Zoom call. They was there while I mixed it, and I tasted it off a shake with them. And the only way I can explain it was if you've ever had surgery and you've been put to sleep, had surgery, and then you in the recovery room when they wake you up. When you wake up, your mouth is just so dry, and you know you don't have, and they're giving you ice chips and shit. That taste that you have, whether it's from the breathing in the gas they gave you to put you under, or whether it's from the tube they had down your throat while you was under, the silicone or plastic taste, whatever that taste was, which was kind of like maybe chemically or sanitized or whatever the word you might want to use. That's the kind of taste that I was getting then. But now it's been 3 days, and I've been vaping it today, and that taste is chemically went away, and it's hospital tastes good, whatever. But I'm vaping it now, and it's turned out to be pretty fucking good, actually. Everything's balanced out. Now, this is definitely a fucking steeper. 3 days ain't going to bring this bad boy together at all. So I feel like I'm kind of anxious to wait to taste this in 2 weeks. I just put a fresh drip on here.
Especially with all that cream in there and that ice cream, it's going to take, a good week for that stuff to meld together.
But the cherry flavors have definitely started coming together.
Farts in her face to knock you out.
It's come together, and it's getting smoother. So I'm going to wait for a 2 weeker on this, the 2 week mark, and taste that some more. And it may turn into something. Then again, it may just turn to puke. Yeah. So we'll see. Hey, Patrick, what's up, buddy?
God damn it.
Short, shriveled, and always to the left, as Mr. Jim Carrey would say. Patrick, it's the taste of when a doctor farts in your face when you're knocked out. The fuck? Matt, what is wrong with you, my friend? I sure hell hope a farting doctor ain't been in my face while I've been passed out. All right, I'm filling up my bulk right now. So, while I fill up this massive ass tank, Buckeye, take over.
Your balls right now.
Yes, that too.
Hey, Bigfoot.
Hey, Bigfoot, what's up, buddy? I always feel like somebody. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show, my friend. Fill up the bulk. Let me take a vape. All right, so I figured we'd talk about. I don't know if. What we want to do this week? We want to do the flavor wheel again this week, or do we want to do a flavor profile suggestion? Buckeye.
Let's do a profile suggestion.
Okay.
Hello.
So, hey. Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Heard someone walk in the house to make sure it's a wife.
Hello. Well, you just got open door for everybody in the neighborhood, don't you?
Yeah.
You want a wrench? I'll turn you into a tool. Damn it. Here, where you go? Remove from chat. No. Hide use your own channel. No.
Block. No.
Block. There you go. You're now a freaking tool there.
Oh God! I just put him in timeout.
JFM. You put him in timeout.
No.
Roofie, I don't have vodka.
I've got a bottle of vodka, but I won't touch it.
We've had 2 weeks of the wheel, so let's just, we're going to take a break from the wheel. So if you have any flavor profiles, start thinking about them. We'll ask for suggestions here in a little bit. But I was talking to Buckeye. I was like, I thought it might be fun to talk about, DIY and how to DIY, why we got into DIY, how we got into DIY, and maybe talk about some more, maybe clarify some of people who are newly trying to get into DIY of what terms mean and all that shit. So, Buckeye, why did you start DIY to begin with?
Well, what got me started was when I first started vaping. It's been almost 2 years now, and when I went to
hang on. So, what's your vape anniversary?
Well, it's December, so I still got a few months away.
December of
2017.
Okay, so it's been over 2 years. No.
Hold
up. December 2017?
About a year and a half. Huh?
Hold up.
2017.
Yeah, you was after me. I was February of 2017.
Or no, because I was before you, wasn't I? Yeah, I was before you.
Yeah, so you're over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
2016.
2817 is my anniversary, so I'm over 2 years, so you're almost 3.
2016, damn it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
All right, anyway. So we started around the same damn time. Okay.
Yeah, I remember I was just a few months before you, and then I found you on YouTube, and then I remember you said that you just started. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyway, you started vaping, and at what point did you decide to do DIY, and why? What was your reason?
Well, I was buying juice from my local shop, which, I didn't know much about vaping. I just went in there. I was like, I want to stop smoking. My buddy owned a vape shop, a long time ago, and he was telling me the good things about it, and told me you go up to the shop in town. They'll hook you up. There's a real good guy there. So I went up there. He hooked me up with some juice, which was called jungle juice. And after I got the jungle juice and I was talking to my buddy that used to own a shop, he's like, you can make that, right? I was like, oh, you can? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'll even teach you how to make it. I was like, well, fuck, I'm going to, look into it. He's like, it's a lot cheaper. So I was like, hell yeah, that's in my alley. So I went online, found Jungle Juice, which is Flavor West, and made my own shit. And I was like, I did that for a while, a couple months.
What flavor profile is Jungle Juice?
It's just like a Mosh Podge, it's like a fruit cocktail type thing with menthol in it. It's got a bunch of shit in it, like pineapple and I don't even know all the fruits that were in it.
Okay.
So it's really fruity menthol vape because I smoke menthol cigarettes. But I wanted to get it off the cigarette, the tobacco flavor. But the guy's like, I suggest doing this and wean yourself off the menthol altogether after that. So after that, then I was like, well, what else can I make? And then that's when everything took off, and I just started buying a bunch of shit, going crazy, and I was like tossing shit in a bottle, didn't really know much about it, and then I was like, fuck, man, this stuff sucks. And then my wife kept encouraging me to keep going, and so I did.
So did you, during this time of educating yourself about DIY, was you searching YouTube channels and shit, looking for videos of how to and all that, or did YouTube even cross your mind to look for shit like that?
Well, YouTube didn't cross my mind. What did obviously was Google. So I went to Google, and then the YouTube videos came up. But initially, I didn't look at the YouTube videos. I looked at Reddit, and read out some of the information they had on Reddit, and then went to YouTube after that, and then watched videos. I watched JFM. He's in chat, and then DRY or Die. I watched some of his stuff, and then I came across your channel, and I was watching your stuff, and then there's a couple other ones, but then yeah.
Okay, I mean, so you quit in December. How long did you smoke for?
20 years. Smoked 20 years.
Did you even smoke them back when you was an athlete playing ball?
No, just as I got out of high school. So as soon as I got out of high school, I was done, playing baseball and everything. Then I don't know what drove me to smoke, but it's I want to smoke now.
Your ex-wife?
Well, no, that was later on.
Well,
but
she's also the one that stopped you from going pro.
Yeah, she definitely did that.
She's the cause of all bad in your life.
Yeah. Well, I was smoking before her time, but yeah, I'll blame it on her.
Well, you knew you was going to meet someone like that, so you had to go ahead.
So I had to prepare myself.
Okay. Well, what was one of the biggest things, when you started watching John and these other channels? What was the biggest thing that you thought was helpful for you to learn how to, when you start, when you start mixing, you're not really sure about the terms and shit, and how much flavor you could actually put in there. It's you're thinking 0.1 gram of a flavor, that's going to do something for it. You know what I mean? You're not really you're thinking this is such small numbers, but I guess it goes back to that jungle juice.
Yeah.
How hard was that to make? I mean, I'm sure it's just more than that one jungle juice flavor.
No, it was just straight jungle juice is what they used at the shop.
Just that concentrate.
Yeah, they did a lot of single flavor mixes because Flavor West has a bunch of shit just thrown in a bottle. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, jungle juice, we'll just fucking make it. That was their house juice.
So jungle juice from Flavor West is still a thing?
It was here.
I mean, is it still? I'm saying, does Flavor West still have a jungle juice concentrate?
Yeah, they still have it. I sent the rest of mine because I had a big 4-ounce bottle I bought a long time ago. I guess sent it to Micah.
I might have to try some of that out just to see, just to experience it.
Yeah, mix it high though.
I would say a single juice got to be probably 12-15%.
Yeah, I was mixing it 18.
If it's a single flavor, it's got to be high for sure.
And to get that real punchy menthol flavor, I was mixing at 18%.
All right, well, then I'd say put a whole 30 ml bottle and make a 120 probably, 240.
Yeah.
So there you go. Let's see. Is that why you stated because of the Oreos aren't even? That's a conversation that I'm not a part of. Let's go. Okay, 33 years, four packs a day. What?
Woo! Oh, Bigfoot's in Ohio.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he just said.
Where try something sugars brown apple loaf. That's I am in Ohio too. Oh, where you at there, Bigfoot? In Columbus?
I'm in the Columbus area.
I'm in West Virginia, so I've been to Buckeyes a couple times. Been doing
He is.
Oh, nice. You know where a place called Benny's is?
He might have been saying yep because I said Ohio. He was just probably catching up.
Oh, he's in Cincy.
Yeah,
nice.
so he's down there with Big Natty.
Yeah, down there with Natty. Yeah. All right, so I started vaping, of course, back in February of 2017. That was my quick date, and about a month or so later, I started doing reviews, and then a few months after that, I was I was working with a company that just pissed me off, and they lied to me. So, but they had such a great juice. It's this right here. This bottle right here is a blueberry fried ice cream from a company I will not say the name, but I got so pissed off at them, I was like, fuck it, I want to figure out how I can make this juice so I'll never have to fuck with them again. I wanted to make it. So I started doing YouTube research, trying to find out how to make your own DIY juice and all that shit. And then I came across JFM, of course. I guess he's still in the chat. JFM is the first person I reached out to and asking, say, hey, can you help me recreate this juice? Have you ever heard of it? He's like, I never heard of it. So can you send me a bottle? So yeah, because they just gave me 10 bottles, so trying to say they're sorry. I was like, I'll send you a bottle. And he says, I think I got it. So he cracked the recipe and sent it back to me. So my first flavors was the flavors to make that recipe. And it wasn't exact. The clones are never exact, but it was close enough to where I wouldn't miss it. So after mixing that big 500 ml bottle of that shit, I still had I got all these flavors left. What can I do with them? And then I messaged John again. I was like, is there anywhere I can go to find some recipes for the flavors I got? And he led me to ELR. So then I look at ELR, there's a flavor stash, and there's a button there. Once you put your stash in, you can click what can I make, and it brings up all kinds of recipes using just the flavors you have in your stash. So I started mixing up a bunch of shit from that point, and then found other YouTubers' videos of things that I thought sounded good, and I started buying flavors with that. And then before you know it, I start buying these flavors for these recipes, and then I got a bunch of flavors of my own I can just make my own shit with. So, DIY is just I go all in, man. I go head first. When I'm into something, I just go head in. I'm all in, baby, always. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, we both definitely went head in on full steam ahead on the DIY scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just blew up.
It's like when I finally made the decision to start vaping, I walked into a few vape shops, first couple of them just acted like I was an idiot and didn't know anything, which I didn't know anything. They just acted like they had no time for me. So I finally went to one that a guy behind the counter named Cameron, he talked to me for about an hour and answered all my questions and educated me on things. And I walked out of there with an AL85, and my first juice that I bought was a Mountain Dew flavor type vape juice. And I had a buddy at work who was recommending me. He said, get Zero's milk. Look at John. My children have grown up so fast.
Children.
Gosh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, because he's been doing this shit for.
Yeah, he's definitely been a helping hand in my part of learning for sure. Anytime I had any questions, especially in the early stages, even now if I had a question, I'm sure he'd help me out as much as he could. But definitely he was a huge hand of me continuing with what I'm doing with DIY and so forth. I have no doubt. I have no bad thing to say about John JFM Development at all, because he was kind and helpful to me in the beginning. So the Mountain Dew vape, I forget I don't vape it anymore. I wasn't very good, but it was a familiar flavor to me because all I drink was Mountain Dew, right? But I know I did not want to vape tobacco or menthol because I was a Marlboro menthol smoker for 26 years and 2 packs a day. So I didn't want to have any tobacco or any menthol because I did not want to feel like I was going to be tempted to go back to smoking. So I avoided those flavors for months. But a guy that I worked with said that he recommended a flavor called Zero's Milk. It's a company out of Pittsburgh, here locally, or fairly local. And it was a strawberries and cream. I fucking love that shit. Oh my God. I love
Zeros?
Zeros. Z-U-R-R-O-S.
Oh, okay.
Zero's Milk. I fucking love that shit. And that was also a bottle of that shit I sent to JFM, but he got back to me. He's like, man, it tastes like it's went bad. Because I only got because Zero's Milk is expensive. I'm talking like $25 for a fucking 30 mil. They're expensive. So when I went back and bought some to get sucks into JFM, I bought 2 15 mil bottles, one for me and one to send to him, because they were like, I don't know, $10 a piece or something for the 15 mils. But even when I was tasting it, it just tasted weird. And when he messaged me, it kind of confirmed. I went and talked to the vape shop and said, yeah, they probably are because they're so expensive. They don't sell a lot. So, and this has been a week or two after I purchased, so I couldn't get a refund or anything anyway. So, I would like to try some Zero's Milk again, and see if it's still as good as I remember. But it's just so expensive. I cannot see myself spending fucking $25 for like a 30 mil. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Can't do it,
especially for a 30. Jesus.
VT Vape Guy, what's up, buddy? Welcome, buddy. Mr. Phil, my motherfucker.
Although I can say I probably spent that much on a 30 mil before. That's before I knew.
Oh yeah, I have too.
Anything.
Because here's my thing. I was thinking at the time, like when I first started smoking, here's the way I compare all the prices that I go through with vaping. It's like I was spending $14 a day on cigarettes anyway.
Yeah.
2 packs of cigarettes, $6-7 a pop, right? So that's $450 a month. So when I was using a tank, and I was thinking if a coil lasts me 5 to 7 days, and that coil cost me $5, winner. You know,
yeah.
And if a 30 bottle of juice lasts me from 5 to 6 days, winner. You know, I can literally cut my habit in half monthly. And then after a while, it's like that's not enough. Well, no, let me rephrase that. For me, I turned into the enthusiast. I started buying mods and mods and mods and mods. And then I got into YouTube. So now I'm buying even more mods just to do some reviews. I'm like, fuck.
And then DIY, and it's like, oh shit, I got to buy.
Yeah, now I got to buy 700 fucking flavors.
Man, I got to try everything.
Yeah, so then coil building got into the effect. You know, I mean, I went probably 2 months before I finally was able to lock down how to build an alien. Now I'll get through them no problem. Hey, you've seen me, and you and Chance and Micah and fucking Rob, all y'all, and even Isaiah, all y'all even saw me going through the fucking pains of learning how to build an alien, right?
And then here's this fucker comes along and makes a frail in.
Hey, what up, Baker? What's up, Tom?
Like first try.
You didn't make a Fralian. You made a staggered staple.
I made that, but I made a Fralian on my first.
Yeah, make a Fralian.
Yeah,
I believe you.
I still have it around here somewhere.
I don't want to hear it.
Very first Fralian.
I wish I had my very first alien. I'd put that bitch in a frame or something. Yeah, pistachio honey, Micah. That's what we're going for tonight. See, when you're not here, you don't have a choice.
I think I still have my interlocking in here somewhere.
Do you?
Yeah,
it wasn't interlocking you did. It was an SFC.
Staggered. No, I'm talking about a different one I made. It's like my second attempt on a interlock.
Thanks,
I tried to keep
appreciate it, buddy.
No, that's not it.
Same to you if you are a father.
No, that's not it.
Micah says, honey, ain't happening. But we haven't came across the profile. Yeah, interlocking aliens is really, really, not bad. If you use 38 gauge, dual 38 gauge, 36 gauge, it turns into a lot of metal, but 38 gauge, you're fine.
I used 36 when I did mine.
Yeah, 36 makes it tough. It really does because you got to put so much tension on that springy ass wire that you're collapsing your cores.
I put so much tension on that thing, and I was so surprised that it came out. I was like,
"Well, you're putting so much tension on it. Your daggone core wire is bent down like this."
Yeah. I think my first when it rip on the drill, it actually pulled out of the swivel. I'm pretty sure it did. And I was like, fuck, I thought I screwed up the wrap.
Yeah.
The decor. So I just put it back on and just left that, shitty section and just ripped it.
So we got about 20 minutes, guys, before we call it quits. So let's go ahead and start throwing some flavor. Hold up, what's this? I found some good juice the other day. Local B&M, custard and straw cream, 120 ml bottles. From here called Wizard Blend. Here's the website, dangyvapa.com. Okay. So we gotta so start throwing out some flavor profiles, guys. Of your suggested profile for our recipe challenge for week 7. Start throwing them out there. Any profile that you have in mind, and we'll pick one. Pistachio chocolate cake. Pineapple. I would like to get a pineapple something, man. I would like to get like a pineapple
upside down cake.
I don't know about
pineapple pound cake.
I don't know. I really don't know. Have either of you tried Big Willie's custard? No, I have not tried no Big Willie's. One clean set of stitched and one clean set of interlocking, and that's it. Like I said, interlock is fine, but I don't do stitched. Myself, I don't do stitched.
I'll never try to stitch.
Pistachio chocolate mint ice cream. You and his pistachios tonight. I don't have any pistachio. Do you have any pistachio?
I actually do. I do have a big bottle of pistachio. Make a pistachio pudding.
Huh. See, it was actually you, country, that inspired me to keep building, and once I got my aliens and fairaliens, I kind of stopped and learned to vape. Hey, I'm glad I can help you the way you've inspired me. But I kind of got to the point. I can build aliens. I built some exotic coils. The coil that got me wanting to build was the SSFC, the Staggered Staple Fuse Claptons. And the profile pic on my Instagram page, Country Coils Instagram page, that's the very first clean set, and his very first pic I put on that site, on that page, was the first time I was able to succeed at an 8-ply staggered staple fuse Clapton. Fucking great coil. Headache, pain in the ass. It's 5-hour build, but it's a fucking great flavor banger for sure.
What the fuck?
Pineapple, dragon fruit, and white raspberry. Holy shit. Micah has a wrench. Micah has no wrench. He can't block anybody. Honey, milky cream for Micah. Okay. I'm going to block Matt if he keeps it up. Well, I mean, where you at? Let's see. Let's do this, and we do that. Okay. We've got to at least do that since he is a Goonie. Blueberry crumble cake. now we're going up my alley. I do have some square wire from a Kidney Puncher. And Black Cat White Face, Scott, has told me I should do a triple core alien with that. And I haven't yet. He just lives by it. He says the surface area just makes it where it's flat, and in between the grooves makes it a flavor popper, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, he's all about that square wire. He loves it.
Yeah, he loves it for sure.
Mm-hmm. He actually don't build much anymore.
Well, I mean, he builds like his own coils, I guess. White Hot Dog, welcome.
Not like he used to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't build a lot much anymore either. I just kind of like build them when I need to.
That's all I do. It's like, fuck, my aliens last me. I can make them last for over a month, and it's like shit.
Because there for the longest time, I was like, I'd be in there just I'd say wasting wire, but not really wasting, just learning how not to do something.
Yeah, you had your starter spools that you got, and it's like, fuck, I can just do whatever with this. And then once you got everything down, then you start buying bigger spools.
Yeah, fresh was a huge part as well. Even that DIY steam room guy.
Actually, I forgot about it. Just fresh. Actually, fresh was one of the very first ones I ran into, and it was one of his lemonades that I tried, and I was like, holy shit, this stuff sucks. Not that his recipe sucked. It's just taste of subject. So whatever you like something that I like the liquid barn shit.
Right. You know what?
Just like. Yeah,
You're sucking biggin, would you?
What?
You're sucking biggin.
I don't know. It definitely needs a steep to me. Like the TFA vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean ice cream, I can vape that like right off the shake. But this stuff, it's it's gonna be a steeper for me to be able to vape it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a steeper.
So I mean,
my whole recipe. I mean,
yeah.
And I don't ever really use it that high. Well, I've used it at 4%, like on that fudge cream ice cream. The week 1 challenge is great.
Yeah.
Pineapple watermelon cherry. Oh,
ooh. That's cough syrup.
I'm currently leaning towards the blueberry crumble cake myself. Oh, hold up. I just saw something up there. What was that? Come back here. French silk pie.
Oh, that was Lucha, yeah.
What the fuck is what? I don't know what the fuck that is.
It'd just be like French vanilla chocolate mousse.
Raven, welcome, dear. About damn time you show up, woman. Shit.
Better late than never.
Yeah, it was last week's title, wasn't it?
Something like that.
A couple weeks ago, anyway. Vaping on YouTube till 3 years in the vaping journey, right? She Googled about one mod. Yeah. Yeah, I never thought it was a thing either.
Oh, yeah. Indoor smokers.
Yeah, I think he's a lot of everybody's first people.
I was like, who the fuck's this guy? He's hilarious.
Boysenberry rose lemon cheesecake. Now, the boysenberry I can get behind because I tell you what, I used that Flavorvora boysenberry flavor recently, and I was like, holy crap, really fucking good. Now, I don't know about the rose. But the lemon and cheesecake, I can probably get behind. I don't like floral. I even ordered a couple of them. I think. No, I haven't placed the order. They're in my wish list for when I decide to do a lot of
no florals on this end. Micah says.
Yeah, no florals.
I do have boysenberry, but it's jungle flavors. That's the only boysenberry I have. Surprisingly,
you should really order the Flavora one. It's really fucking good, man. But then again, since I like it, you'll hate it, so don't even buy it.
Well, I've been buying a shit ton of Flavora. Every time I order something, I'll throw Flavora in there because I'm starting to like more of their stuff.
Yeah, but since I like it, just don't even bother because you'll hate it.
Well, they'll stop making it if I buy it. So I mean,
well, they'll stop making it if you like it.
For your sake, I better not buy it, or else I will like it, and then I'll just say I like it. That's just so they discontinue it.
Rose will soften the mix. Hey, well, okay, let me ask you this. If I was to buy a concentrate to fill that rose portion that you're talking about, what flavor concentrate would I buy? Strawberry funnel cake, that's not bad. Now we're getting across the flavors that I love.
Some bakeries.
That's blackberry mission links and blackberry recipes like blackberry tart.
I have a hard time with blackberries.
I do too. It's just because I don't like blackberry. I just don't like blackberries, period, to be honest.
It comes off too chemically to me, no matter what percentage I mix it at.
So Flavor Rose Essence, huh? I'm gonna add that to my list, my wish list, just because it's you. I mean, a matter of fact, let me go to Bull City real quick. I'm gonna show y'all what's in my wish list right now.
I don't think that Rose Essence is actually like a flower per se.
I mean, it's essence of rose, so it's gonna have some kind of floral notes. Fried Twinkie, deep fried Oreos. I have a recipe of deep fried Oreos already. Well, it's not mine. It's somebody else's that I mixed up a few weeks ago, and I haven't tried it yet, so I need to try that later. All right, Flavora. Let's find. Is it Essence of Rose or Rose Essence?
Rose Essence.
All right, so let me go to page 4. I'm on the. Fuck, I need to go to 3. 3. Let's see. Rose Essence. Where you at? Pralines, red burley, red velvet, rhubarb, rich cinnamon, root beer, rose essence. All right.
Oh, candy floral rose.
All right.
It doesn't have an overpowering earthy or floral note.
All right, so I'm going to show you what's in my wish list right now, and it's all because of a lot of this stuff.
Dark and red berries.
A lot of this stuff is because of you, Raven. So here's what's in my wish list. I'm gonna wind up buying here shortly. Coconut cream from Flavor West, creamy coconut Flavor West, some cactus from Anywhere, coconut rum, Wonder Flavors, hibiscus from Capella, Jamaica rum from Flavor Art, Sugar Orchard from Flora, bourbon from Wonder Flavors. Oh, and the hibiscus, and I think in the Sugar Orchard and Jamaican rum. I'm pretty sure that's all in the recipe that you sent me that one night, Raven. So trust me, I got your flavors in my list here because of you, and just because I'm going down the fuzzy navel, and just because I'm going down the alcohol the path, I started thinking about drinks and shit. So I've got a bunch of stuff in here. I mean, you can kind of see. I ain't got to read it all out. Kentucky bourbon, we all know that's JD. That's Jack Daniels. So, bunch of stuff. Hey, oh, here you go. This is for you, Ruthie. Russian vodka. Russian vodka from VT. Them guys. This is a re-up. That's a re-up, and yeah, right. This will be all of my next. I've got a key lime pie. This will be all in my next order. I'll buy all this stuff. A couple of these are re-ups, all up, but the rest of them are just new flavors for me. Let me. What was that Flavor West? It was Jungle Juice, right?
Jungle Juice, yeah.
Let me see, because I want to go ahead and add that while I'm here. If y'all don't know, if anybody here is not a mixer and you're wondering where you can go buy stuff for DIY, bullcityflavors.com is a great site. My favorite. It's all I use. I don't use any other ones. Jungle Juice. Right here. Jungle Juice Flavor West. Right there.
Oh, what the shit? Did you see that?
See what?
On Bull City's opening page where they have flavor art, make the switch.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
The tobacco packs.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, maybe you never know. See, here's our recipe pack. Let me show you my recipe pack. And if you are on Bull City, you want to try one of my recipes, try this one right here. Really, really good recipe. Crepe Escape. Here's the recipe right here, and you can get this entire pack. Let's see how much this would cost you. By getting 10 ml bottles of all the flavors in my pack. Don't. Well, we're looking at about $11.64 for $11.64 for all this. Why is it zooming in? Yep. Really good recipe if you guys are interested in DIY, and if you want to learn DIY and you don't know what to try Crepe Escape right here, man. It's a really good recipe. All right, let me get back to us. Boop. So yeah, I'll be placing an order this weekend to get all those flavors off my list so I can clear it out. I don't like keeping my wish list. Yeah, Liquid Barn is a good place too. I mean, but I still buy my Liquid Barn flavors from Bull City. I've tried all the blackberries. Most of them suck and floral chemically and weak. I'm telling you, it's the cream of the crop of blackberries, and I shouldn't have overlooked it for so long. Okay, Applejack cereal, Mississippi mud pie, key lime pie. My Jagoda Green on my ELR is a key lime pie, which is very, very good. Peanut butter cheesecake. You know, I would love to come up with some sort of peanut butter that's just. I haven't been able to I haven't been successful with a peanut butter vape. I really, really want one, and a peanut butter cheesecake would be great. Or a peanut butter custard would be great. You know.
You tried the TFA Flavor West mix?
I have TFA and I have Capella.
You don't have Flavor West?
I don't think I do. I guess I'm going to Bull City and I'm going to add Flavor West peanut butter.
It's more crunchy. Flavor West is more crunchy, and then your TFA is more like some creamy.
All right, Flavor West.
So always combine those two and either put some AP in there or some hazelnut.
Mm-hmm. Peanut butter. Peanut butter Flavor West right there.
Yeah, you may not like that. If you don't have Flavor West, give it a try, and then I'm pretty sure you'll like it.
That may be why I'm failing, because I don't have the right peanut butters. I'm gonna go even throw peanut butter Flavora in there on the fucking wish list too.
Flavora's got peanut. Oh yeah, they do.
Yep, they do. I just not saw it.
I'm gonna do that too because I'm a
peanut butter HS.
I got about every other peanut butter.
TFA, yeah. I got it. Peanut butter cup, Flavor West. Hell yeah.
I got that.
Oh, it's in my list right now. Holy shit. I like it. Okay. VGPG Nick. Yeah, you can get anything, all your supplies from Bull City except nicotine. And I asked them, when I was talking to them a lot, I asked them why. They said they're in North Carolina. The nicotine tax in North Carolina would make them have to charge so much for it, they don't want to feel like they're robbing their customers, which I fucking love. And yellow cake, yes, yellow cake is good. I mean, I haven't had a problem with yellow cake up until recently. We tried a recipe, and that may be one of the issues that I had with it, why it didn't work out very well.
JFM.
I have something. JFM, where is a good place to get a cheap Addy stand and one that you don't have to wait forever for? 3D stand up 3D on Instagram.
That's what I was gonna say. He's fairly decent price, right?
Yeah, he'll 3D print you one custom at a very good price. Tell him that I sent you, and he will tell him you're a buddy of mine, and he'll give you the friends and family price. His name is Jesse. Stand up 3D on Instagram.
I think he uses pink pussy too. I think.
But he also has a 30% off sale going on for Father's Day this week. So I'm not sure if it ends tomorrow night, Friday night, or if it ends Sunday. So find him, Stand Up 3D on Instagram. He's got a 30% off sale going on right now.
Go now.
No, that's Kadoka Soy. I think I just bought that. I know I bought that because it's not in my let me see, account. I think I just got it in my last shipment. No, I know I have it. I know I got it either in my list or I got it in my one of my last two shipments because of you. Kadoka Soy, where's it at? I'm looking. Well, I know it's either in my list or I've already got it, one or the other. But
build stand. He wants a build stand.
Oh, you want a build stand? Oh,
but that's that dude on Facebook you got yours from.
Yeah, it's he's on Instagram as well. Tenderfoot stands.
Oh yeah. Kim Dixon too.
TENDR Tenderfoot stands. Facebook and Instagram. Hook him up, man. Great quality for not a horrible price, and got it fast as hell.
Yeah, or look up Phoebe Kim Dixon on Instagram.
Yeah, it's, Phoebe changed her name to Phoebe.
Or Phoebe. Yeah.
Phoebe changed her name to Phoebe.
Yeah, she had a Phoebe phobia.
Let's see. Liquor Barn is on West Coast. Yeah,
they're quick. They're quicker than Nicotine River though.
Fuck Nick River.
I just got a Nick River order and it took almost a week and a half. I emailed him and I said, "What the fuck?" I was like, "You guys created a label and it hasn't moved anywhere. It still says it hasn't been picked up." I said, "Is my order picked up yet or what?" And then all of a sudden, I got an email. "Oh, we checked on your order. It's out for delivery now." And then all of a sudden, it popped up out for delivery.
Like, what the fuck? I guess their tracking system just didn't update. Yeah,
it hasn't been working right lately.
Yeah, honestly though, even though I say fucking Nick River, that's where I get my VG, PG, and nicotine from. And now that's where I get my 60 ml bottle, my bottles from, because you can get a 100-pack of 60 ml bottles for like $37. Once you buy that and your VG, you're already above the free shipping amount. So.
Yeah, I think it's Nick River. Let me see. Well, JFM's got a code for Liquid Barn.
Yeah, Tenderfoot will get you quick as hell. And if you go to Instagram, he'll post shit up like, I just made this today. And whenever he finishes making one, he'll put it on his Instagram and people get him right off the bat. And he does drip tips and shit like that too. I'm about to order about 10 drip tips from him. I just haven't had any free vape funds here lately, here in the past couple of weeks. I told him I was going to, and I haven't been able to yet, but I will. And Bull City does ship same day if it's early enough in the day, for sure. But Bull City is in North Carolina, so I usually, if I order on a Monday, I'll have that shit. If it's early enough Monday morning, I'll have it Tuesday afternoon. If not, but most of the time, it's no more than 2 days.
Yeah, no more than 2. Except for my last order was like 5.
Yeah, Bull City's awesome though. Sometimes shit happens, of course. I say, have we came across a profile that you really, really like? That I know that you think we can conquer real quick? I know that blueberry crumble, whatever it was, still stands out to me. There's a couple other ones. Let me scroll back up. Shit.
That's like right in our wheelhouse, that blueberry.
Yeah, we all like blueberries for sure. Applejack cereal, coconut cream pie, strawberry kiwi lemonade, banana moon pie, deep fried donuts, pretty good flavor. Oh, okay. Fried Oreos, fried Twinkie, flavor, rose. Okay, yeah. She mentioned one up here. Rose was off in the mix. All that boysenberry. I would say boysenberry lemon cheesecake, minus the rose for now. Until later on, possibly a boysenberry cheesecake, some sort of. Banana split, blackberry cheesecake.
He's down for the blueberry crumble.
All right, I don't know. Okay, let's see what else we got. Pineapple smoothie, strawberry pineapple right side up cake, blueberry crumble cake. I think we haven't done a blueberry one yet, so let's just choose that. What?
Whitehall Dog just told JFM to go to Lowe's and buy a wood leg for furniture, which where the fuck's mine at? That's exactly what I did.
Well, I mean, I had one too. But, I mean, you can do that, and I used one for a long time. You know, how the headrest got like them round balls and shit on top of them or whatever on the corner, on the corner post.
Banister or...
Yeah, for your bedpost.
Yeah, your bedpost too.
Just throw a 5-10 pin in. I did that for a while, but I wanted a nicer stand. And when I initially reached out to Tenderfoot, I was like, "Can you do a custom stand?" He was going to do a custom one with my logo on it. Yeah, you can get one of those, but that's
what I did.
Well, but if you wanted to, but hell, if you want a custom stand that makes, that you like, then hell, have at it. I'm not much of a cobbler, man, but I think the blueberry crumble cake might be the winner, to be honest. We go in here to notepad. What are we, 12 or 10 or 12? Nope, 11, 9. Here we go. Six. Flavor.
Yeah, 500 milligrams of nicotine will last you a long time.
Yep.
If you're only mixing for yourself.
Well, when you're only using 0.3 grams.
Yeah.
Or 0.26. So this is number 7, and this is what was it? Blueberry crumb cake, right?
Yeah, blueberry crumb cake.
I can do that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And that is by, who was that? Matt, wasn't it?
Lecha.
It was Matt.
I thought Lecha said it first. Jay Hayes is here.
Jay, it's checked. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Nice to see you, brother. By who was it? Matt. Matt did this. I gotta write this down before I lose all crap. There we go. Matt D. There we go. And close it. Yeah, man. Hey, I still watch your shit. I never comment hardly at all. I watch your shit every damn day. Every morning around 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock when I wake up to get ready to go to work. You're the first one on my channel, so I watch your shit every day. I don't get to catch your lives much, but when I do, there's like hundreds of people in the chat. You never get to see me, so good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We are at the end, though. We just broke over our hour, and I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. I appreciate you supporting the show, helping it grow, helping it get some momentum. One thing I was going to mention tonight, too, as I have created a channel solely for the Team Goonies, which here in about another month, probably, we're going to transplant the live over to that channel just so I can separate entities from me and have the Team Goonies so we can all kind of have our home channel as opposed to being on my channel. So, I just think it might be best to separate everybody and separate, like I said, my entity to the channel over there, and then that way it might be safer for the future. So that way, even if I can't make it, because I host the channel every week, if I can't make it, at least I can give them info to Micah or Buckeye.
I don't know how to use the stream key though.
Stream key.
Stream key.
I can transfer the information over to them to where the show can still go on. So, but yeah, I will put a link in the description of the video. That way you can go check out that channel. It's not going to go live for a while, but I am posting the past episodes to that channel. And because the YouTube channel has to be open for a certain amount of time for different features to become unlocked and so forth. And it's got to meet certain criteria. So it's going to be kind of running in the background until it gets to the point to where it needs to be, and then we're going to start putting the lives over there. But anyway, who we got? Jacob Chewy, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Everybody's coming in at the end. I thought 7 o'clock is a good time on Thursdays because nobody's really around. But it seems like when we go to the end, people start coming in more. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out. Michael will be back with us next week unless he's got to play Daddy again. Yeah, maybe he might, unless he's got another soccer camps he's got to deal with. He got to fix that soccer shit. Either that or get rid of his kids.
It'll be football next.
Yeah, right.
Football season just started.
Football season started. I'll see you next week, right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We are going to do the, what was that, blueberry crumble cake challenge this week. We'll have that recipe for you next week. Appreciate all the support. Buckeye, if you don't know who he is, his link is in the description. Go check his channel out. He might do a video once every 6 months.
Every 6 years.
When he does, it's a special.
I'm working on some.
So that's it for now, guys. I do thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. And we'll see you next week, 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
Bye! The dogs are going nuts. She's got it on TV.
Wow. Bless for your drum.